is my character in the movie, and the journalist, and the executive producer of the movie, Mr. Rajan Kapoor.
Yeah.
His character is being played by Arshad Varsi in the movie. So
yeah.
Kabir and Rajan didn't want their names in the movie. So my name is Sohail Khan in the movie, not Kabir Khan, and Arshad Varsi's name is Jai Kapoor, not Rajan Kapoor.
Oh, I see.
So it's actually like there's a Buskashi scene, and there's a lot of scenes in the movie that actually happened to them in real life, which they've just got out into the movie.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a true story to an extent, but obviously for entertainment you need to fictionalize things, and this is a fiction, you know.
And you stayed in Afghanistan how long for the movie?
I think about nearly 2 months, yeah.
So from the beginning to the end, it's all done in Afghanistan?
Yeah, complete. The movie is completely shot in Afghanistan, yeah.
I see. And you were saying that because of the dust and everything there, you got kind of...
Yeah, I have a bronchitis problem. So the fine dust created an asthmatic situation for me. So I had a breathing problem. And then I couldn't, I probably must have drank water somewhere, and I had typhoid. And the strange part is I've fallen sick after like 20 years. I've never fallen sick in my life. And unfortunately I had to fall sick there because I wanted to go to Iran from there. And I missed out. But I'll go back.
You know why that happens? Because then we're all going to go together to Iran. Because I would love to go to Iran too. So we can both go and give you a tour.
I'd love to.
See your relatives, take mom there. Even if you can't go, you have to let us take your mom there.
Yeah, no, I'd love to meet my people in Iran. I'm going to go.
They're going to love to hear that.
Yeah.
You mind I'm going to ask some other questions.
Yeah.
Which are kind of a little bit private because...
Okay, the first magazines in Bombay have asked that.
So first, let's see. You are in such a great shape, and I don't even have to ask you what you do because your tapes are out there. Your exercising videos, and I heard that it's going awesome. People loving it. You and Pasha, both. You guys look fantastic.
Thank you.
He's the same in person too. Better actually. So, does that mean you're exercising every day?
Yeah, in fact, the other reason I've come to LA is to train with this person called Michael Ryan, who's a personal trainer with the Gold Gym at Venice Beach, and he's trained the likes of Edward Norton, Mickey Rourke, Kevin Spacey. So, The Rock for his new movie, because The Rock needed to lose weight. So he's one of the best trainers we have, and I just needed a little education on how my body could function differently. So I've just come here to, so morning from 4:35 till I run about 10 miles, and then I go to the gym and spend about a couple of hours in the gym. So I'm there till about 11:30, 12, and that's when I came home showered, and now I'm here sitting with you.
Oh my God! So that's like a kind of everyday thing
in
LA.
Yeah.
And
every day, the full first half of the day goes in my workouts and then my food with my trainer. The two of us sit and he says, come on, have your multigrain pancakes with blueberries and have oatmeal and have 6 egg whites in an omelette and have a scoop of tuna and have this and have that. And I'm like, hello, I don't eat so much in my own country. You think, no, you want to become big, you have to do this.
So basically you're getting a different perspective of how, as far as nutrition and all
that. Because this is, because I'm doing a movie with Karan Johar. His next production, which is being directed by Soham, the guy who directed Kal. It's a movie on mountain climbing to be shot in New Zealand. Wow. So the idea is to look good when you hang from a rock.
Well, you have no problem, my friend John Abraham. You're looking fantastic at
just 10%. We need to go that 90%, yeah.
So whatever you say. We say you're fantastic and 100% perfect. So that's your new movie that you're going to be shooting in.
But before that I have 2 releases. One is a movie which is amongst my favorite. It's called Babul. It's with Amitabh Bachchan, Hema Malini, Salman Khan, Rani Mukherjee. And the other is Salam-e-Ishq. Again, that's by the director of Kal Ho Na Ho, Nikhil Advani. Babul is by the director of Bagban, who made the earlier movie, and Salam-e-Ishq is by the director of Kal Ho Na Ho. It's again got 6 different couples. It's a story about 6 couples. So it's got Salman and Priyanka, it's got Akshay Khanna and Ayesha Takia, it's got me and Vidya Balan, it's got Anil Kapoor and Juhi Chawla, it's got
what a movie!
Yeah, it's a big star cast. And
when is that going to be?
Babul and Salamesh could be released December, Jan, both of them one after the other, yeah.
Fantastic. How do you do this? I mean, you do so many movies at the same time?
No, I do a movie at a time. Unless I'm working with a big star who doesn't have dates, and then I have to wait till he gets his dates. So I sit and I come to places like LA to work out when an actor doesn't have dates. But I don't like doing 2 movies at the same time. I do one movie and then I move on to my next.
Oh, wow. But we all like to know is that how did you get into Bollywood? Because we know how, as far as modeling and doing all those commercial things, you were always successful. Doing all those commercial things, you were always successful. You were great.
Yeah.
But and you were not from Kapoor family like those Bollywood dynasties.
Yeah.
That's why it's so amazing to see someone doing it on his own.
Yeah.
Like you just did it and boom. Was it the movie Just? Am I saying the name right?
Still my favorite movie, yeah.
Oh, it's everybody's favorite movie.
I love that
It's
movie.
such a sexy movie, not as far as sexy, but it's just, it was fantastic. And that's how we learned about John Abraham.
Yeah.
And what happened?
Well, I was modeling and Mahesh Bhatt, a very famous Indian director, he came to me and he said, my daughter Pooja Bhatt would like to make a movie. And this is the story. And at that point of time, I was going through a very bad patch in my previous relationship. It was between my 2 relationships. And the story was about a guy who's in love and who fails and who's devastated in love. And I said, I don't have to act. This is perfect for me.
It's my life.
So, yeah, this is my life. So I just did it and
boom.
And I was just crying on screen and it worked for me. That's all I had to do.
It was the look, it was your first movie, but it looks like you've been doing it for so many years. But it was such a great story and it was lovely. I mean, of course, with Russia.
Yeah.
Especially as we know so far. She's great. Okay, so that was the start. And after that, one after another. But what was interesting is that all the stories, if you go through the history of the movies you've done, all of them are so different.
Yeah.
And so unique, the ones that you picked. How do you pick your story?
I just go by gut feel. I see what I believe in. Kabul Express was a story I picked up from Kabir Khan when he did not have a producer. He saying, John, I'm a new filmmaker. I'm a war documentary filmmaker. This is my story in Afghanistan, but I don't have a producer. Are you willing to do it? And I just had Zoom released at that point of time, and people were coming to me with big banners and big stories. And I looked at it and I said, Afghanistan, Kabul Express, interesting, I'll do it. And 8 months after I signed on, Yash Chopra came and signed the movie on as a producer. So it's only what you believe in. I still do what I believe in. I do different kinds of movies. And I don't want to follow the commercial diktats of movies because, the commercial diktats, there are children from the industry who got their families to protect them.
Right.
I'm a newcomer and I've been supported by newcomers, and I want to support newcomers, and that's what I want to do. And that's how I want to live my life.
Yeah,
So I'm not catering to a Kapoor or a Khan all the time. I don't want to do that. I can't be one of them who will get 20 flops and still survive. I want to do it on my own merit, stay there, and I've got an audience, inshallah, I've got an audience that today, Afghani, Pakistani, Iranian, by the grace of God, and I want that to grow, I want that to grow.
It is growing so fast, which is unbelievable. It's just you have to get out there, like you went to Afghanistan, you just have to go to Iran to find out how much.
Do you think I could do a show in Iran?
Oh my God! I could prove it to you.
Yeah.
One day, you just tell me when you're going.
I'd love to do a show in Iran.
Yes.
Come on stage and
yes.
do a nice.
They would love that. They would love that.
Yeah.
It's just it's a place that Bollywood is to die for, and especially there are people like you Shah Rukh Khan, that
Shah Rukh is, of course, he's my senior. We completely love and respect him too much.
He's a sweet guy, and you are sweet too, you know.
Yeah, I'm okay.
You don't know what you're going to get into when you meet the stars, but I tell you, we had a great experience in Mumbai, even though we even came to the film city because they said you're shooting there.
Right.
But when we got there, you were already gone. So it was disappointing, but God loved us, so he brought you here. So now,